So just recently, last few weeks, I've noticed my Huawei Pro laptop. I can't remember the spec, but I'll probably put it up. It's 5 years old, works perfectly, never had an issue with it. I use it with Camtasia for the YouTube videos, and I've just noticed it start to stutter and cause problems when trying to edit 4K video. Now, it could be because it's, you know, a 5-year-old laptop. Certain programs and updates might be being installed by certain people, certain companies, to slow these things down, forcing you to upgrade. Camtasia recently, well, I say recently, probably last year, switched to a completely different pricing model. I bought my version of Camtasia many years ago, but they've changed now where you have to pay for a license every year. It's, you know, something like 200 quid a year. I think that pissed off a lot of people. So I'm on Camtasia 2023. I think that is the last update. I could have paid for a maintenance agreement where you just got patches, I think, for that version, but to upgrade now to the newer version, you've got to pay out every bloody year, and that's, as I say, pissed me off. I certainly won't be doing it. There's plenty of alternatives which I'll be looking into, but the problem is I had some 4K video footage this week of a spa repair, and I can't bloody edit it. The video is going to be made up of a load of clips I took throughout the week as the repair progressed, and obviously a lot of it needs to be cut out and captions added and things like that, but I just can't edit it. So I've been on to Amazon and looked at what laptops we can get. Now, I always like to use the interest-free options on Amazon, whether it's 3, 5, and sometimes you can get 12-month options. Now, I went all through the laptops and I couldn't find a single Huawei laptop coming up. But then I actually searched for Huawei laptops, and Huawei's Amazon website web shop came up, and lo and behold, we've got this one available on 12 monthly payments, interest free. So that is why we've got this one. The specs, so this is a Huawei MateBook X Pro, and for some reason they call it a premium edition, God knows why. 14.2 inch screen, 32 gig of RAM where my old one was only 16, 2 terabyte SSD. We've got a GPU is the Intel Arc graphics. The processor is an Intel Ultra 9, the 185H. Windows 11 Pro, and it is a touch screen, which I didn't realise that it was. And that's about all we've got on the box, and obviously this hideous shiny film on it. Let's see if we can get that trimmed off. Certainly help with the reflections. So I thought we would just then have a look in the box just quickly, and then I shall be setting it up and hopefully getting Camtasia installed, and then editing the video. There's a tab on here. Nope, have to cut that. There we go, so let's have a look at the packaging. Excellent as usual, I would expect. Ooh, that's very light. So we've got the main unit in a pouch. We then have a charger. The charger feels quite bulky, which is nice. Yeah, this is a 90 watt Huawei charger, very similar design I think to the other two Huawei laptops that I've got. Very heavy, it would indicate that that's pretty well built, you'd hope. This actually is probably half the weight nothing else in there. Inside here, well, I'm sure we're just going to find the usual safety warnings. So we have a just turn that screen on. There we go. So we have a decent USB cable. Man, it does feel very thick. Good quality cable. We have a USB-C to A adapter. We have, oh okay, well I mean that's pretty unusual these days. We have some headphones, USB-C headphones there. I mean, I can't remember the last time I had headphones supplied with anything. They used to come with phones and all sorts, but certainly not anymore. We have a quick start guide, which I suspect is going to be a couple of pages. It literally is 2 pages of powering on and charging, disposal and recycling, safety information. So yeah, nothing much there. Right, so let's go over to the actual laptop. To say it is very light. That is a sort of matte finish. That's very nice. I like that. We've got a switch on the side. I can't quite make out what it says. I don't know. There's a little switch and USB socket that side. Nothing on the back of it. Down the other side we just have 2 USB-Cs. One of them is a charger. Actually they're both marked that they're charging ports, which is nice. It's really very light. Nice finish. I like that finish. Right, let's have a look in there. Now this time we have the camera at the top. My old one, the I think it was the F7 key, just poked. You just poke it and it pops up. It was never a very good idea because the camera's pointing up at you at a very funny angle. It's much better obviously to have the camera up the top here. A big, very smooth touchpad. Yeah, that is very, very nice. On off button to the top right, speakers down the side, keyboard layout is as I'd expect. Pound key, dollar. Yeah, I mean it looks really very nice. Even actually, I don't know if you can see, the screen is not completely glossy. It has a semi-matte, semi-gloss finish to it. I don't know whether you can see that or not. Yeah, that is very nice. Gosh, you could hold that with one hand and actually use it. So that's really good. So yeah, very, very pleased with that. Looks like we've got plenty of vents along the back for cooling. 4 feet. They're not particularly soft or anything like that. And we do have screws underneath here. So it does look like you would be able to take this apart for hard drive maintenance, possibly extra memory, that sort of thing. But I'm hoping 32 will be enough. Just love that finish. That feels really very nice indeed. So what we're going to do now is just get this back inside, get it on charge, get it set up, get Camtasia installed, and I guess the first video that I can edit will be this one. So yeah, hopefully later on this will be up. Just a quick unboxing and the reason that I'm going for it, and hopefully it will edit 4K videos no problem. It does stay in the not the instructions, the product details on Amazon, that it's perfectly okay for a 4K video. So we'll see.